Hey guys, it's Holly. Glad to be back with ya. I haven't made a video in a while, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a relaxing abstract picture, which means that it won't have any people, places, or things in it. It'll be made up of lines and color. It'll kind of look 3D, and it's a type of artwork that was popular in the 60s, known as op art, which is short for optical illusion. So I'm going to have you draw along with me. I've got a pencil and a piece of paper. You can have any kind of paper you want, any size. And what you're going to do is you're going to start out by drawing 10 to 15 random dots. And I'll give you a second here to go ahead and place your dots at random. And then we'll go on to the next step. Of course, you can always pause this if I move too fast on any parts for you. So you're going to draw in your 10 to 15 random dots. You're going to connect those with curved lines. We want them to be curved because having them curved allows it to look 3D and not flat. If you use straight lines, it's going to look flat. So we're going to start connecting dot to dot. Each dot will interconnect to several other dots, and we're going to have them kind of get narrower as they connect towards the dots. And so we're going to go ahead and do that, and are connecting all of them. When you come to the edge of the page, you're going to allow it to go off the edge of the page, and that just kind of helps to fill in space, those empty spots closer to the edge. Some of your curves are going to be longer than others, depending on how they're spanning from the dot closest to it. So I'm going to give you a moment to go ahead and connect those. You're really kind of looking closely for all the interconnections. And at this point, I'm going to keep drawing and kind of speed through so that you get the idea of kind of what you're headed towards. Okay, and at this point you should be pretty full on your page with interconnected spaces. They kind of start to form flower shapes. So after you've done that, you're going to come in and you're going to start adding smaller curves within each one. And that's going to start to help fill in space. So again, I'm going to go ahead and do that, speed it up, and let you have time to get that part accomplished. Okay, and once you've done all that, you've tried to interconnect it with curved lines. And a few of them that were bigger, like this one right here, I had to add in an extra line just to kind of fill the space. So you might just kind of double check through yours. There are a few others that maybe could use an extra line just to help fill it in more. After you've done that, you're going to start connecting on the outside. And we're going to make the curves bigger. So we're going to let the curves grow. And they're kind of tucking in until the space starts to fill up. Okay, and you're going to keep doing that. Doesn't matter which one you decide. I could have gone from any of these three and mimicked those curves. So I could fill it in here a few times. I can allow it to fill in from some of the other directions. That's kind of your choice, the order that you go. The object is just to start filling in the empty background space behind these shapes that we've created. And this is a picture that you can wind up leaving black and white. You could do this with Sharpie. You could color it black and white. You can add color to it. At the end of the video, I'll show you how to add color to really help give it more of a 3D illusion. And we're still trying to keep those lines curved as we go. Again, I'm going to go ahead and speed up this part so that you have time to work on yours, and you can start my video up again to see the next part of the project. Take your time and just really enjoy this process. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to add color. I haven't completely finished the parts down here, but it's just repeating the process over and over. What you'll start to see happen is you'll see parts of it that seem as if they're sinking in near the dots, parts that seem like they're popping forward in the curves. And when you add color, if you choose to, probably the easiest way would be to use colored pencils. And you'll just pick a color scheme that works well together. So I think I'll use some green, some pink, some purple. And what you'll do is, when you're closer to the dot, you'll press harder. And this will be a simple way for us to add some shadow and some value without having to do a lot of work. So you're going to press harder when you're closer to the dots, and you're going to press lighter when you get towards the center of those sections. You just kind of do it in a pattern of your choice. You could use 2 colors, 3 colors, as many colors as you like. So pressing harder towards the dots and then going lighter towards the center. And that's going to really help to give the illusion that these parts are going deeper into space, kind of tucking down, and the other parts are popping up closer because they're lighter in the center. And if you were to color in the whole thing, that'd make a really nice optical art illusion, really nice abstract piece. If you've been into Zentangle, which is kind of a meditative form of doodling, this is kind of similar to that. Just a real peaceful, relaxing drawing. Real repetitive in the coloring and in the way that it's drawn. I'm going to go ahead and color just a little bit in, a little bit more in, so you can kind of see the effect that the color gives it. Maybe that'll help you judge whether or not you want to invest the time to add the color. I do think it makes it look a lot nicer once you get that color in there. And I'll kind of hold it up closer to the camera so you could see that a little bit better. And you know, this could be something that you start on and come back to. Adult coloring books are really in right now. This is kind of like you made your own color page that you could just come back to every once in a while and color a little bit more until you get it done. I hope you enjoyed this drawing. Good to be back. I'll be posting some more videos soon. Look forward to drawing with you. Thanks.